Hello, Dane.
We're so back.
We're back with episode 108 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Wait,
yes.
I smell something.
I smell a criminal. Yes, Lauren's on the podcast, and she did commit a crime this week. Make a guess. What do you think it is?
Grand theft larceny.
You're on the right track. On the right track.
Arson.
Not off the track.
She embezzled money from the internet.
Grand theft. What did you say?
Oh, she pushed a child down some stairs.
Yes, that was it. That was it.
Nice.
Actually,
nice.
no. What did you do this week, Lauren? Why did you become a criminal?
I parked in the wrong spot.
And it was a 30-minute parking spot, and you were there for over an hour.
Hour and a half.
And that's why you have a record now. And Dane just opened his Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there's one more. And Lauren opened her fizzy something.
Winter spiced cranberry Sprite.
Man,
Guys,
this is really interesting.
this is how it should be right here.
And welcome back again to episode 108 of the pod.
You didn't do a quick question of the Dane.
That was actually Michael Fuller on the mic. He made his voice much higher pitched.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're Michael Fuller.
My quick question.
No.
My quick question of the Dane was, what crime did she commit?
Oh.
I just didn't.
Public nudity.
That wasn't it either.
Oh.
We already went over it. It was the parking ticket.
Wow.
She followed in my footsteps because, I didn't commit a crime. I just got pulled over last week.
Allegedly.
It is allegedly. There were no cameras on me when it happened.
Yet.
You did have a witness.
Who was it?
Me.
Oh, that is true. That is true. And that's why the cop went to your side of the car, because you were the one under suspicion.
Yeah, he had in his mind that I was going to do something in the next week illegal.
And that's why he left you the ticket a few days later.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
in a different county. That's how that works.
That's lame.
Well, it's nice having you back on the pod. You made some merch recently that we've been promoting on the pod.
Tell us about it, Lauren.
Yes, let us know more. Anything about the merch. What inspired you?
I needed to make you a Christmas present. And I needed to bust my cricket out for the probably first and only time I did in 2024.
You have an animal that makes it for you?
What's a cricket?
Yeah, CRICUT.
Like cricket wireless?
How does a phone help in this scenario?
So it's a really fancy, basically like laser cutter.
Okay.
Well, it's not a laser, but it has a blade, and you connect it to your computer, and it cuts stuff out on vinyl, and then
So what album were you listening to?
All right.
Speak now.
Yeah,
Or
probably.
Forever Hold Your Peace, yes.
Yeah.
So whenever the merch does eventually drop, she'll be the one helping us create that merch. You've heard it here first. I don't know if I've said it before, but
You said it many times.
I don't know if I said that she would be the one helping make it.
No, you haven't said that.
Yeah.
I am here to capitalize off of your listeners.
Yes, and that's why she's on the episode today.
And now, if that isn't America, I don't know what is.
So again,
Follow me at Larn Letters.
yes, if you want to waltz with potatoes, or if you want to buy some merch, send us an Insta DM on the @Until Next Week podcast.
Don't
Instagram.
DM Lauren because they're dating.
True, unless you want to follow her Larn Letters.
Anything that you want to send has to go through Samuel.
But don't go underneath the pod and directly message her about making merch, because that would be frustrating. Because then she truly would be profiting off us without us even knowing.
That would be almost as bad as the government trying to ban TikTok.
Oh, wow. I don't really use TikTok, though.
Whatever.
As you know, we have not posted anything in forever because Joshua
Samuel,
Schmitz got tired of us not paying him money.
You're lying.
You're lying.
Because I send you TikToks on the daily.
I don't watch them, though.
Yes, but you do every once in a while do a mass watch of all of the TikToks
well, that's
I've
because
sent you.
I'm probably 50 TikToks behind. So
What can I say?
what I'm saying is, if TikTok is banned, I'll have a lot more time to work on merch.
No, you won't.
I mean, I guess I don't watch the videos
How will
in the
I
first place.
express my love?
Instagram
Yeah.
Reels.
Instagram
No.
Reels is not the same.
I'd rather die, Samuel.
Hear me out. Instagram Reels is only the best of TikTok. So
No.
you get the best
Wrong.
material overall. TikTok, you get
Wrong.
everything.
I want breaking
Everything.
news, Samuel. I
Like
don't
what?
want 18 weeks from now news.
What's the most recent breaking news you saw on TikTok? That TikTok's going to get banned?
I saw all the legislation that went down today.
Say that word
Yeah.
again. Say that word.
Laceration.
Laceration.
Laceration. I have one of those.
We can't see you because this is an audio podcast.
Right there. Do you guys see that? That's
Yeah.
where Samuel beats me.
But did you deserve it?
Hey.
That's our intro music because you don't understand the board and you have to push this one.
I want to beat other people.
Okay. Now, do you understand?
I'll be honest. I got super scared that I hit the record button.
No. Yeah. Don't be careful with the red buttons.
It's the red buttons, man.
Yeah.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Okay.
Speaking of stupid town, Lindsay Reed.
What about Lindsay Reed?
That's it.
She didn't send us any voice memos this week.
Probably because she's too pregnant to get her phone off the nightstand.
I feel like I have to stand up for her.
You're sitting down, but one more thing before we go on.
You are sitting
What
down.
size, if you had to pick a random object in the, I guess the world, what do
Okay.
you think the size of her baby is right now?
Oh, her baby?
Yeah. Like, what would you, like
That's
a
not what I thought you were
watermelon?
gonna ask. Oh, man.
Or
I
like,
would say...
they have apps for this.
They
so I'm just
do.
curious.
They do?
And then she can send in a voice memo to let us know what size the baby is.
Wow.
In regard to like fruits or
I had a friend who
movie
was
props
pregnant.
or other items.
I had a friend who was pregnant recently, and when she was at like early 30s, I think 30 weeks or so.
Oh,
it said
30
that,
weeks, not 30 years
Yeah,
old.
it said that her baby was the size of a bag of bugles.
That's so
like,
specific.
that's
Do you
so
think
weird.
Lindsay's baby is bigger or smaller than a bag of bugles?
Bigger, because Daniel has a big head.
The baby comes out, really small body and this massive head. Just, it's like Jimmy Neutron all over again.
Lindsay's married to Daniel. If you guys didn't know, that's the one that Lindsay abuses.
Yeah. That was a good episode, though.
That was great.
That was the funniest thing we've ever had happen
Daniel
to us.
defending himself is the best thing that happened on this podcast.
Every single day. And we need him to call in again someday so we can hear how he's doing.
Yeah, he graduated seminary.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
What does he do now that he's out of the cemetery?
He's going to give me his degree so I can use it.
Okay. Nice.
Wow.
Do we want to get into any updates from the week?
Yes, Lauren's going to go first.
Yeah.
Oh, am I?
What's your New Year's resolutions? Or do you have any?
I don't really have New Year's resolutions, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a word?
I do have a word. Actually, we have a
It
board.
can't be explicit.
It's not.
Okay.
Who do you think I am?
I don't know what you're going to say. The mic does stuff to people.
We have a board at work that we did what was your reflection word from 2024 and then what's your intention word for 2025. So my reflection word for 2024 was productive.
Whoa.
Okay.
And then 2025 is peaceful.
Whoa.
Have you
'Cause
been either of those?
Yeah, because I have disassociated from everything.
Love some
Why-
dissociation.
I think you should have gone with that as your word of the year.
What, disassociation?
Yeah.
Just no thoughts.
That's how I
just
used my
vibes.
childhood.
Yeah.
What?
What? Okay, so disassociation is
no,
the word of the year.
Peaceful.
Okay, peaceful.
Focusing on the things that make me feel peaceful.
Nice.
Samuel, I see you cussed in the doc here.
Where did I write that?
You wrote BC fumble call
Where
under sports talk.
I'm trying to look. Oh, sorry. I meant to bleep myself out. But we're not to sports talk yet because the only updates that have happened is Lauren's New Year's resolution.
So true.
Do you have any other updates you would like to share with us?
Well, Samuel, you said I can't steal any of
Okay,
yours.
then I'll
and
say mine. And
half
then,
my stuff is related
well,
to
I
you.
went sledding last Saturday.
Just by
y'all-
yourself.
I think you hopped along because
Okay.
you needed a ride.
She
Yeah.
hopped along.
Because it was very icy out, and your car that you named
Oh, yeah.
Chad, which is a little,
My car goes
Something.
slipping and sliding.
yeah, it's an ice skater to say the least. And I have a 2003 vehicle that people give me crap for, but when it gets icy, a lot of
Yeah.
people come calling. That's all I got to say.
They come
all-wheel
calling.
drive. It doesn't matter what I hit because it'll make it look better. So
Maybe.
Except, let's back up. My dad did take me to work a couple days.
that's because
Because you cannot wake up on time.
No. It's not on time.
That
It's a lot earlier than I would have to.
Okay.
That's more so what
Just
the case
keep
is.
telling yourself that.
But yeah, we went
Wow.
sledding because we received a lot of snow recently in Springfield, and it kind of got to the end of the snowy, snowy season.
Like right
And
now?
it was starting to melt. It was
Oh, it
starting to
was,
melt
yeah.
a lot. But
How
then
much snow did we get here, Samuel?
I think it was like 6 to 7 inches.
It was a good amount.
Yeah, but we got out there when it was probably closer to 3 to 4 inches, but most of it had melted and refroze, so it was straight ice.
That was frustrating when I was shoveling that. Yeah, the ice.
Yeah. It's also frustrating when you go down a very steep hill and you can't crawl back up it. Like, that's what happened.
Let it be known that I made it up the hill.
You had boots, though. I had like tennis shoes. I could
Samuel
not
wore
make it up the hill.
tennis shoes with no tread in the snow.
That's because women's bodies are evenly distributed.
Have
you ever
is
seen the
true.
thing where you put your arms behind your back
Yeah.
and guys fall down and girls don't?
Mm-hmm. What is it when the girls put their arms behind their back, the guy falls over? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it is kind of weird when
it's
that
because
happens.
we're all witches.
That
Well,
makes sense.
there's a case study about this called the Salem Witch Trials.
Yeah. But anyways, went
Not a
down.
case study.
Gosh.
Have you been thrown into a lake?
The answer may surprise you.
Tune in next week.
But yeah, the sledding, because it's all on ice, you go incredibly fast. And once you hit the bottom, like it's a flat area and you think you'd probably stop within like 10 to 15 feet. No, we probably went 75 yards.
That's fine.
Just on flat ground and ice. And it was amazing.
That sounds fun.
But again, I couldn't get back up the hill. So I'm surprised I made it here today.
And you're here to live to tell the tale.
Yeah.
That's more importantly what we're here to say. Mm-hmm. And so I'm proud of you for that.
Guess how many times I fell over by slipping?
11.
0. Guess how many times Lauren fell over?
18.
Probably closer to 11. I don't know. Was it 3?
3.
Have you recovered yet? Or are you still sore?
My hip is a little bruised,
Yeah.
but
Wow.
it's fine.
Well, Samuel, what are you doing about the bruise, like personally?
A lot of therapy. I talked to BetterHelp, but they don't do much.
Better.
I was going to say, I'm like, wait, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
It's from the TV.
BetterHelp. Yeah, they talk.
Yes.
They sponsor everything because they're a bad therapy agency.
Whoa.
I know. You heard it here first, but not really because you've heard everywhere else. But
I've only
I don't
heard
know.
from you.
That's
never talked about
that's
it.
my main update that I went sledding. And then I also, because, I'm really cool, I got my Holy Grail bobblehead recently. I picked up a John Goodman St. Louis Cardinals bobblehead that I've been on the search for multiple years. And I could have bought one years ago for like hundreds of dollars. I'm like, that is way overpriced. So I waited and waited and waited until this guy on Facebook, I think got divorced. So he had to sell his whole collection and I got a good deal.
That happens. Yeah.
So it worked out well for me. Kind of stinks for him, but I got the bobblehead.
Well, really, what the question is, Lauren, how do you feel about his bobblehead addiction?
Is it an addiction?
Maybe.
I don't buy everybody. At this point, I'm just getting the main ones.
See how defensive he gets.
Like, what's wrong with a 4 foot tall Adam
Yeah,
Leonard
that's
bobblehead?
what I was about to mention.
was a
It
good
looked like you
deal.
were smuggling a body.
And you went
your
along
car.
with me. You went along with me.
I did.
So you're part of the
So long
crime.
for the
That's loyalty right there. She would smuggle a body for you, Samuel.
Yeah, but I did get this bobblehead, and I'm pretty happy now, so I can finally die in peace.
That's hella cute.
Wow.
Do you have any updates? Either of you?
Oh, I have like 4 major updates.
Okay, do you
Whoa.
want to say anything else about the sledding?
I mean,
No?
no.
Okay.
Well, I was going to talk about the TikTok that I made when we went sledding.
You made a TikTok?
I did make a TikTok.
Have I seen the TikTok?
I made you film it.
I didn't know you posted it.
Yeah, I did post it on TikTok. See, maybe he doesn't actually get on TikTok because
No, he just doesn't listen to you.
I'm too
So,
busy buying bobbleheads.
If you,
True.
I'm not sure if your listeners are aware of the video of George Bush from long time ago when he's on the golf course.
Oh,
and
we
he's like
must
talking
stop
these
domestic terrorism.
Yeah, he goes, "We must stop these terrorist
he said
killers."
we must go stop the domestic terror. Oh, wait. You
No.
both said that already.
No, he says, and I quote, "We must stop these terrorist killers." And then he takes his driver and goes, "Now watch this drive." He goes over, hits the golf club, and it is like you can't make that up. Like you can't write that. It's just pure comedy.
Fun fact: this is back-to-back weeks we have brought up George Bush.
Whoa.
He's funny, like
He was
without
funny.
trying.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Back-to-back episodes.
And
They're
so-
twin episodes.
What did we say last week about him?
About the Lego set that was destroyed in his living room. Because it was the Quiplash, what would you find in his living room?
That's right.
And I had the destroyed Twin Towers Lego set because I'm a horrible person.
I
and-
voted for that on
See?
Quiplash.
Yeah, both people
I think
did.
I'm the reason that you make 9/11 jokes.
Samuel.
It's not funny to make jokes about
9/11
terrorism or tragedies, but it is funny because we have dark humor.
Whoa.
Oh goodness! But
So
anyway,
dark.
I recreated that video while we were sledding. And
How did it do on TikTok?
I think I got like 2 likes.
Did you post it publicly or was it for just like?
No, I posted it to everyone, but you
Just
know,
the girly.
Okay,
the
well,
TikTok,
I haven't seen it.
algorithm is a mystery.
It
which
is.
is
And
why they're
that's
trying to
wh-
ban it.
Until Mr. Beast buys it. So, Dane,
Oh, hello.
what happened to you this week? You said you had lots of updates.
I'll start at
I've heard nothing yet.
least severe and get to most severe.
Okay, what's least severe?
John 3:16.
We're not to the verse of the week.
I know, but so John 3:16 says that for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So
What translation was that?
that was ESV.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I always use ESV.
Okay.
So there I was. Imagine Dane getting on stage teaching the youth children last night. And the way we do it is we have 2 different types of talks.
Children.
No, well,
Boys
that
and
too.
girls.
Yeah, that too. But no, we do like a high school talk first, and then we do a middle school talk because we don't. The high schoolers think the middle schoolers are lame, so we don't want them to just leave because they think middle school is lame.
Yeah.
So we just separate them, and then we're like, okay, come on in, high schoolers. This is great. And I give the talk. It's all about love, the love that God shows us, and I'm starting to reference 1 Corinthians 13, and I was like, well, where do we even get the idea of love? We get it from God because God first sent his only son, Jesus, and then I quote John 3:16.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, it nailed it. Announcements went great. It was a really good talk. Then I go to do the middle school talk, and same spot. I'm like, okay, how do I introduce 1 Corinthians 13, the chapter on love? And I was like, okay, and then where do we even get love, kids? The idea of love comes first. You see it here in John 3:16. For God so loved the world that, and I paused and I forgot the second half of the verse. No. And I'm like, that.
Guys, finish it. You know it.
Yeah, that's when you're like.
It wasn't this long of a pause, but I said that Jesus died on the cross for our sins.
Oh, no.
I was
that
like,
in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
And so I wrap it up. I'm like, okay, wrap it up. And I walk over to my boss and I go, I forgot John 3:16. And he goes, I saw the panic on your face up there. And I'm like, dang it.
I mean, it's definitely the one verse where it's like everybody knows this until you don't. Yeah.
Well, like the middle schoolers didn't notice because I don't know that.
Well,
they
that's
know
because
it.
they're dumb.
Yeah, and
Whoa.
or they weren't paying attention.
That's more likely.
Yeah. But also, then I go up to the leaders who were also in the audience, and one of them was like, "Oh, I just thought you were summarizing the verse." And I was like,
Yeah,
I was.
exactly.
I was. And then another girl was like, "No, I almost busted out laughing when you said that." And I was like, "Dang it, she knows."
That's when you're like, just trust me. I'm the teacher.
it's just-
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Dane's version.
Yeah.
My boss was like, "We have one rule: don't misquote scripture," and you did it.
Yeah.
John 3:16. Dane's
You should have
version.
been like, actually, I was going to
That's
read
crazy.
this. Could someone pull it up on their Bible app right now? I want someone else to read it, please.
Yeah, please.
I will wait until you read it.
Long
and then you're like,
pause.
oh, that was it. Okay, that's good.
So then the second biggest thing happened this week.
Okay, I think this, wouldn't this be the third biggest? Because you said you had 4 things from less severe to most severe.
Sure. Yeah.
So this is
Third.
your second thing of 4, but it's your third biggest.
It's just like the verse of the week.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, the third highest or second lowest, if you will, is that I got the Buick fixed.
Wow.
And it was $791
Ooh.
That
to replace
well,
the starter.
Wait, what did you say right there?
Replace the starter.
Yes. But you did say it was covered?
Somebody else
Just
paid
like
for
your
it.
sins?
Yeah.
Yes, that's good. That's
Somebody else
good.
paid for it. Jake's Body Shop got it towed to the place, but with his AAA, but it kept getting delayed because they kept telling us they wouldn't tow my car because they were only responding to people
Yeah.
who were stuck in snow.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous.
Yeah, do you want me to tell you what Jake is planning on doing in the future?
Buying a house?
Well, no, not that. It's so he can tow people for free, like a
Yeah.
few times a year. When it gets near the end of the year, he might or might not tow someone's vehicle without them knowing it to an undisclosed location.
He's going to tow my car?
And I was like, you're going to tow it and use up all your things, and then you're going to need it. But that's what he mentioned at our small group the other night.
Did he? He's just going to tow my car?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I might just do that sometimes. So I kind of ruined it, but it'll still be a surprise once it happens.
Well, yeah, it would be the end of 2025 that he
Yeah.
does this. So December of
he
25.
uses
I'll
up all
forget
3
it.
in the first month
That'd be-
and just hopes he doesn't need it.
It'd be ridiculous. People always prank me like this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that'd be a good joke though.
So I got the Buick fixed.
That's
and,
nice.
And that was great. And that leads us to my number 2
Two.
severe thing, but
It's number 2.
number
It's-
2. Number 2.
Yes.
So Reverend Banks,
Yes. He's one of the sponsors, loyal sponsor. Don't know if he listens.
And Miss Harvey got engaged.
Wait, Lee Harvey?
No!
Lee Harvey Oswald. Back from the dead.
His
Bang, bang.
lady friend Grayson and him got engaged. And
Does she know about the Oregon thing?
yeah,
That could have been awkward.
they didn't even go on a date whenever she was like, yeah, I'd totally be down to go to Oregon. Because she was crushing on him hard.
Yeah.
And then she says,
hear me out. She was crushing on Oregon. And she's like, how can I get there the most effective way?
how can I marry one of the
Marry
pastors?
the pastor.
Yeah.
There we go.
Reverend Banks.
She gets a free ride.
Wow. He took her to
Or park.
the park that they
Yes.
first went on their first date at and proposed, and then the photographer started coming out and she's like, what's happening? And then he got down on one knee and then it was magical.
Did he?
This was last
so
night.
it was to her, not the photographer he proposed
No,
to.
the photographer's married. I know
Okay,
the
that would have been
photographer too.
kind of awkward then.
Yeah,
Especially
she's-
if he wants to be a pastor of a church.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Mormon.
It's the other pastor's
Okay.
wife that did the photography,
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's also going to Oregon.
who's also going to Oregon and has a kid and another one on the way.
Are they going to move to Oregon as well? The kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. So then what was it? Oh yeah. So Grayson claims that I gave away the idea that they were getting engaged.
Well, that's because last week on the podcast, you said they're getting engaged this week.
I did not say that.
We labeled the episode Grayson's Gonna Get Engaged.
So she listens.
yeah.
No. So she said that the night before, Tuesday night, she goes that we were all sitting there talking or whatever. And I said to Colton, you should get your hair cut before tomorrow. And then I got all wide eyed and looked down.
Because you need to look good. That's why.
No.
Your
And then-
hair is a mess.
For work.
No. And then she goes,
Does it have a nice ring to it? Like if you get a haircut? Like that'd be cool.
she said that I did that. But I was like, I don't remember saying that. And then when she left, Colton goes, I don't remember you saying that either. I was like, yeah, she's pretty excited because she said this right after she had got engaged when she came back. I'm like, maybe I said that, but I don't remember saying that. Colton doesn't remember me saying that. And I'm like, okay.
So he's like, this girl's crazy.
well,
She's hearing things.
I think I don't know what to think, but because I could have very well said it. I just don't remember it. But I also think she was very excited and on cloud nine. So who knows? And also she had other ideas that it was coming soon. So maybe she was looking for anything. And I don't know.
Really random question. How tall is she?
Like, I don't know, 5'5".
So I think Colton's taller. Nice.
Colton's 5'9". That's crazy. Yeah, he's a little bit taller.
I was just curious. I can't, it's hard to tell from pictures.
It's great. Well, especially when he's on one knee.
Yeah. See, right there, I was like, she looks taller.
She did look taller in that one. It's crazy.
Well, I'm happy for him then.
So they're going to get married. They started dating in July of last year. They got engaged in January of this year, and they're going to be married on April 27th.
That's not even
Wow.
enough time to get a DNA test back to make sure you're not related.
Dude, I've been teasing somebody about that at work. This one girl goes, what was it? Oh, I said something to my boss. I said, yeah, I was trying to holler at my cousin's friend. And he goes, you're trying to date your cousin? And I said, no.
But that's
No,
you just very enthusiastically, yes.
And then he's like, he goes, no, Dane's trying to date his cousin. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then this other girl named Kate goes, yeah, I'm not nervous about that, but me and my husband are from the same hometown. And so it's like,
Oh, no.
that would be super weird. And I said, well, quick question. Have you ever like researched it, looked into it? And she goes, no. And I'll go, so you're saying it's probably likely that you guys are cousins and you just went ahead with it is what you're saying.
what? How far away of a cousin does it have to be before you don't really question it?
Before I don't care anymore.
Because are they already married? You said.
They are already married. Yes.
Yeah. So if you found out they were a cousin, how many away would they have to be before you like really started questioning it?
Am I married in this scenario?
Yeah.
Am I okay? So
You're
I'm already
married to him.
I'm already married to this person.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Third cousin, does it make it weird?
So here's the thing.
I think that's like the lowest you can go is third cousin without.
But let's say hypothetically you've been married. How long have they been married?
Oh, like 2 years maybe.
Do they have any kids?
No.
That's the real question.
Once you have one kid, you're like, they have no idea. They have the first one. It's like, he looks a little iffy. We should check.
Oh my
is-
goodness.
This is why everybody in Britain looks a little weird.
Oh my goodness. Samuel hates children. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Well, that leads into my last update.
Yes.
Dane
so your
had-
most severe update.
Dane had a cancer scan this week.
You have cancer?
Yes.
Dang.
It's like our main thing that drives viewership.
Yeah, that is true. It does help. It helps a lot for the pod.
Dane's
a-
cancer journey.
Capitalize.
We
He's
do
been
it.
faking it this whole time, people.
No, Lindsay Reed's not right. I've not been faking it. She's been faking pregnancy. I've never seen this baby. So
Just a lot of protein.
a lot of not pregnant, just eating good.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. However,
You guys
We're
are gonna-
joking.
You guys
Yeah.
are gonna get canceled.
she's allegedly pregnant. I never saw the test. I never saw the ultrasound, and I've never seen this baby.
You felt the belly, though.
Yeah, and it felt empty.
That was
It's
Lindsay's,
hollow.
not Daniel's.
Well, I felt his belly too. I've also kissed him on the
Belly.
cheek.
Which one?
Not the butt cheek. You've done this 2 weeks in a row.
But it's a good joke.
No.
So what happened?
So I went to the cancer scam.
Yes.
And the way it goes is you go into this like waiting room area.
Wait, scan or scam?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just to make sure.
Cancer is a scam, and I did had a scan. So you go into this room, and then all these other people who have cancer are there, and you have to fill out, do you have any new symptoms? They're like, no, please give me your insurance. Okay, yeah. And then you sit there and you watch Friends. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Until they come in, they call you back. They're like, we're going to steal your blood. And I go, do I get it back? And they say no. And then you start to walk out, and then this one girl from behind you goes, I like your shoes. Apparently we were wearing the same shoes. And then I was like walking away, and I was like, dang it, I should have elaborated on that conversation because I think she was pretty. And then you sit down and you keep watching Friends.
Okay.
And then
What season? Doesn't matter.
it
Keep
was
going.
when Rachel got pregnant with Ross's baby, and
Okay,
she's like
okay.
telling everybody. I don't know what
Okay,
season that is.
okay.
So then they call you back. They get your height and weight. I weigh 169 pounds.
Nice.
There it is. I really do.
Yeah. Okay. Keep going. Keep
And
going.
then you go and you sit in this room, and they take like my blood pressure. They go, you have great blood pressure. I'm like, I know, I've been working on it. And then they're like, he'll be with you shortly. And by shortly, they mean 45 minutes later, he'll come in.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
the
gosh.
walls are paper thin. So you can hear everybody else getting their diagnosis and
Yeah.
stuff. And some of them are great. And then you're like, frick, this is going to happen to me. And I'm going to die. I definitely think I'm going to die. And on top of, I had been feeling like a little bit more pain recently, like around New Year's Eve. And then 3 knocks on the door. He comes in, Dr. Bandy, and I go, what's up, Doc? And he goes, hey, Dane, how's it going? I'm like, whatever, get to it. And then he goes, all right, yeah. And I didn't say that, but I was like, yeah, I'm doing good. And he knows like everybody's always super anxious until after the results.
Yeah.
One way or another.
He's just playing with your emotions.
Yeah, he does that. And so he sits down and he goes, all right, let's look at him. And he goes, so they're still shrinking. The tumors are still shrinking,
Okay, the
people.
tumors, that's
yeah,
good.
the tumors are still shrinking. Samuel, not the time.
Sorry. You see? Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh my
That's good.
gosh.
My tumors are still shrinking, which means that's good news. And because I thought I was dying. And then that means that they
You
only
wait
shrank
6 months.
a little bit. No, 4 months.
Okay.
So the biggest one is about the size of a Buckeye now. And at one point, that one was the size of grapefruit.
Holy cow.
And that was one of 12 in my lungs. And so now it's not too big. And he said, well, we can do one of two things. And I said, well, what is that? And he goes, I can send you to St. Louis now, and they can see what they want to see and then take them out probably if they want to take them out. Or we can kick the can down the road 4 more months and do another scan, and then I send you up there. And I said, I'm living for 4 more months. Screw that noise. I'm not going up there for them to be like, let me cut on you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this isn't even real anyways. We just need to walk it off. It's going to be fine, and disassociate.
Yeah.
Way
Dissociate
to-
from your cancer.
That could be the title of the episode.
No.
Disassociating cancer.
Yeah. Disassociate.
You're just manifesting the cancer away.
Nice. Let's maybe not say manifest too much because then who knows?
Manifesting your cancer away has worked for no people ever.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
That's actually how the cancer got worse for me.
For the record, I am pro cancer treatment.
I am glad you said treatment. I didn't know.
No.
I'm pro cancer.
I am not pro cancer. Cancer sucks.
True.
It sure does.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
And then
is that all the updates?
Then we talked about his favorite food. He likes Indian food, but Springfield Indian food sucks. He likes
Heard that.
Mexican food. And he said he tried my recommendation from last time. And I was like,
Taco Bell?
no, I love tacos.
It is good.
So good.
Yeah. I like those tacos.
Yeah. And they are great. And Yeah, he said I like them because he doesn't want to commit. Is what this is.
Understandable.
You don't love the tacos?
Yeah.
I like the tacos. I'm going to start a competing taco stand. I like tacos.
No.
You know in this metaphor, Lauren's
I
the
despise
tacos, right?
tacos. And now
I'm
it's
just
time
talking about
for
the tacos.
Sports Talk.
I'm going to check
Welcome
out for a
back
second.
to another episode of us
No.
talking about sports. The fantasy football league's done. Our seasons are done. And really, this segment should end right now. And soccer stinks.
No soccer. Lauren, what's your hottest sports take?
Oh.
You have to give us one or we stop the episode right now.
I don't like football.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
think that's really a hot take, but
That's super hot, actually.
there's-
What's take?
That's super hot.
It's getting spicy in here. It's super
What's
hot of
your
a take.
least favorite part of football?
that we're cheering on people giving themselves chronic brain damage.
For lots of
It's
money.
drain
For
damage.
lots of
It's drain damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Samuel,
Yeah.
why do you think football sucks?
Because the refs are against everyone unless you are a Chief or apparently the Eagles, because the Kelsey brothers are just like the most loved people ever. But no, it's really just Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift has paid off the refs, paid off the NFL,
Is this
and
true?
got the Kelsey brothers involved. So that way the Eagles and the Chiefs are always going to be in the championship. And it stinks. Because the Packers game happened last week. Within 15 seconds, the refs already blew the Packers season because they fumbled the ball, but then they got it back. What did I say?
You didn't say anything.
Okay, they got it back. Oh, no, they didn't get it back. And they reviewed it, and they're like, no, we want to give it to the Eagles instead because we like them more. And I was mad. And then we went down by 7 points. And then no one really played well for quite a while.
That's true.
And then the refs distracted our kicker, and he missed. And
remember
that
that.
cost us also 3 points.
That was not
and
good.
it really was just the first fumble, and that just led us to a bad path, and we ended
Yeah.
up losing.
A dark path.
And the Eagles are going to lose their next game unless the refs give it to them because they played horrible as well.
They were
Right.
playing the Rams.
The Rams looked really good the other day.
They did. They beat the Vikings.
So I used to like the Rams when they were in St. Louis, but then
So
their horrible owner took
Stan
them to LA.
Kroenke.
Yeah. And now look at them.
Lauren has a big take on this.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
About what?
You said you were mad. I think you might still be mad.
I'm very mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a question, though. That was an assumption.
Yeah. I was right, though.
Also, one good thing did happen in the sports world.
What happened?
And that's that
Okay.
the Chicago Bears interviewed Mike McCarthy.
Sure did.
And if they get him, we have some good seasons ahead of us.
Dang it.
Watching the Bears still crumble under pressure over and over and over. So there is one bright side in the football world, and then baseball's still coming up, and we don't have a lot to look forward to.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Mike McCarthy, out as the Cowboys head coach. We're rejoicing in the streets. However, like we could have done this so much sooner and just been like, he's not going to be back. Let's interview these head coaches and the guys we've like interviewed so far. Leslie Frazier, are you kidding me? No.
Hear me out.
No.
Next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
Jerry Jones.
No, it basically
He's
is.
the owner, GM, and coach, and then starting quarterback.
He totally would be the head coach if he didn't have to show up every week.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. But yeah, if we get like Dion, like it's gonna suck for at least 2 years, and maybe gets better. But I don't know that it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
But like this just convinces me that Jerry's just the worst. Like he's not the worst owner in sports because there's been some owners who have done atrocious things.
Yeah.
But as far as effectiveness of his job, he's so bad. He's an all right drafter, but then when it comes to hiring anybody that can actually do a good job, he's inept. He's allergic to doing a good job. And so what I'm saying is I'm mad that you're mad, but I also wanted both teams to lose in the Eagles-Packers game. So
Yeah. But you said you wanted the Packers to win more than the Eagles. You did say that last week because you hate the Eagles slightly more.
I do hate the Eagles slightly more.
Yeah.
However, I didn't really care in that game.
Yeah. One other quick update.
But now we're big Texans fans this week.
to knock down the Chiefs.
Yeah, to beat the Chiefs.
I mean, the Texans do have God on their side, so that is a plus.
CJ Stroud is a believer, so that's good.
And he has Lecrae. Him and Lecrae are tight.
That's so true.
Lecrae keeps on posting like hype videos with the Texans Instagram, and I'm like, I wonder how many people know who he is.
That's the
I
other
do.
reason we couldn't record on Saturday because the Chiefs play on Saturday.
Yeah,
Dude, if the Chiefs play on Saturday, I'm totally not going to the K-Life.
You already said you're not going.
So then I said I wasn't going, and then Taylor, the women's director, texted me and said, "Are you going?" And I was like, "Nah." And I was like, "I'm going to be at an engagement party." And she's like, "You're always out partying." And I said, "Well, what's the itinerary?"
Wait,
So Reverend
wait,
Banks
wait,
is
wait, wait. So Ethan isn't the women's director?
Whoa. No.
Okay, I got confused there. Okay, keep going.
No. Ethan got a new truck. I should do
Nice.
that. Yeah, Tacoma.
That's not sports related.
It's not. However, I don't know what we're talking about.
You said you're going to skip out going to something to learn more about Jesus so you could watch the Chiefs lose. But tying it back to Jesus, CJ Stroud's a believer.
Yes.
So
Ipso facto, we're worshiping the Lord. JK, that's crazy. I think that's wrong.
yeah. Did you have any other sports updates? Because I just see me being slandered, it looks like.
Yeah, all I wrote for sports updates is Samuel sucks because the Packers suck, and I think they really suck.
When you say they, that you mean them and me?
I mean them and Packers Nation.
Okay.
And their idea to sell fake, what is it, a stock in the company?
Hey, at least we don't have Jerry Jones as an owner.
Hey, that's too soon.
Hey, am I
And
wrong?
He's still
Am I
owning
wrong?
the team. As long as he's alive, it's too soon.
What are your thoughts on this situation, Lauren?
I feel like I need to mediate.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it sounds like it's time for the next part of our episode, and the transitions are great because I forgot what button it was, but
to
now
make
it's time
noises during this time.
grinding my gears.
Lauren, it's grinding your gears
It's
too.
stuck.
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
Play along. You said you listen. I think you just listened to the beginning, and then you're like, I'm good.
I listen to bits and pieces.
You listen to the beginning. That way
Listen.
you can be like, hey, I heard this. And I'm like, well, that sounds like it's all beginning parts of the episode,
Listen,
not the end parts.
I have a lot of podcasts that I listen
Talking to the mic.
I have a
please.
lot of podcasts that I listen to, and this week I have
No. Until next week.
no. I've
She doesn't
this
even
week
know what it's called.
I have really hyperfixated on a history podcast, and I've listened to probably like 20 hours of it. So I'm sorry.
History of what?
Just
History.
history.
Oh,
It's
that's
called
it.
it's called The Rest is History. I've been
Dang it.
listening to a
Don't-
lot of the
don't
stuff
listen
from
to it.
like Vietnam era and
Vietnam?
like Kennedy. I don't
The
know.
Kennedy assassination?
Yeah, literally, I listened to like a 7-part series about the
Shout-
JFK assassination. I'm so sorry.
So who did it?
I mean, I think Lee Harvey Oswald did it.
You don't think it was the mob?
I think there's some fishy stuff around it. I think that somebody could have told him to do it, but
Told him to get shot in the head.
no, told Lee Harvey Oswald to shoot
That's
him.
crazy, Samuel.
I was just clarifying.
Jimmy Carter just died. And you're
He's the
making-
shooter.
No.
He was on the
No.
grassy knoll. He was old enough to do it.
The flags are still half staff. Have
That's
some
because
respect.
they forgot to
Yes,
put them
Samuel.
up during the ice.
They're frozen
Samuel hates
in half
America.
staff.
Okay, my only grinds my
goodness.
gears is going back to the bobblehead situation. I didn't only buy my Holy Grail bobblehead. I bought a few others because I was going to resell some of them, make a little bit of money. And I put my backpack on my chair in my car, my seat in my car. I put the bobbleheads on the ground. I was like, they'll probably be okay.
Maybe.
And the backpack fell on the bobbleheads. And I think it did break one of them, which made me a little disappointed. And that was kind of on me, but mostly on the refs. And
It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
Truly.
That's what you get, you capitalist jerk.
I'm just trying to make a living because not enough people listen to the pod yet.
You have a job.
This
You
is
work
my
90
job.
hours a week.
This is my
You have
only
a
job.
When's the last
full-time
time you-
job.
It's great that you mentioned that because my other grinding my gears is I don't have a lot of time to work out because we are now in the busy season of accounting.
Wah, wah.
And when you're busy in accounting, you don't have time for much else.
When's the last time you cooked Lauren a meal?
Define cook.
I mean, you started up the stove. And
I
you cooked or
provide
something.
money to buy meals.
Dang it.
You
from
did
time to
bring me
time.
pizza yesterday.
Hey, look at that.
I like
I mean-
pizza.
Had a reward to get it for free.
Dang it.
Yeah. So
But hey, that's good bargain shopping, and
Okay.
that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Frugal.
we'll grind your gears.
Who, me?
Either you.
So, not Samuel sucks. Doctors suck, and people suck.
Okay.
Because doctors suck because they keep me waiting and they keep stealing my blood and they keep being expensive. And then people suck because I told so there's like a care team at church, and then they find out you have cancer and they're like, we want to help you and pray for you and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, you guys can do that. And then I tell them updates. Hey, I'm going to have to scan this day, and I'm kind of nervous about it. And they're like, okay. Next thing I know, there's an invite on my calendar. Pray for Dane at 10 a.m. and
So do you have to pray for yourself at 10 a.m.?
I guess, I don't know, but all of staff walks out of the woodwork because they're all in different rooms, and they all come to the main area, the atrium, and they're all like, okay, we're gonna pray over Dane now. I'm like, no, I'm leaving. Get away from me, because it's not.
They're chasing you.
Yeah.
Smoker.
I've done this a few times where they've prayed over me, just in general, not just for cancer, but all stuff in life. And they like lay their hands on you, and you stand in the middle, and they all pray individually, and you can hear them, and it's great.
Right at 10
And
a.m.,
terrible at the
right?
same time. Yep.
What happens if you're in the stall?
What,
Do they all run in at the
If I'm
same
going
time?
potty?
At 10 a.m.
Well, I know when the 10 a.m. is.
But what happens if you forget?
If
and
they
it's
forget?
it's taking you longer than you thought, and you're in the stall. Do
Pray
they go
from
in
the
there?
bathroom.
Do they lay your hands on you?
You go in there, or I'm in there, or they're in there.
Well, they go in there because you're in there.
Well, if they come into the men's restroom, they know which stall is mine because I clearly marked it. And then they'll hear me on my TikTok.
Is it like a similar situation to like the followers of Jesus back in the day? I guess it wasn't them when they put the blood of the lamb on the doors. Is it a similar marking you put on the stall?
It's very similar. It's a spotless lamb, but it's not blood.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Good old Passover.
Yeah. It also wasn't at that point the followers of Jesus because this is Old Testament.
That's true.
And I fumbled, but not as bad as forgetting John 3:16.
That's true. Yeah. Passover's way more complicated than John 3:16. John 3:16 is the most popular verse of like all time.
Yeah. Big ups.
And I messed it up.
Yeah. And that didn't even grind your gears. But what else grinds your gears? That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What grinds your gears, Larn?
Well, you stole it from me at the very beginning of the episode.
I don't remember what I said.
I got a parking ticket.
Why?
I broke the law.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys
no.
go places, does Samuel always drive?
No.
Ooh, equality.
But when it gets icy, then I have to drive.
Yes.
yeah.
Because
If we want to make it there
yeah,
alive.
do
Well,
we
that-
want to die on the way there?
And if we want a car to wreck, we want that car to wreck.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't do any damage to that car.
Exactly.
It does it to the other cars.
So true. Lauren's been working for decades to get you a new car.
Do you know she hit me with her car?
don't bring this up.
No, do
we
share
were,
more.
we were
Stop.
parked on a hill,
No.
and she went to put in reverse, and she was going forward, so she tried to hit the gas. Whole time, she was in neutral.
I didn't know I was in neutral. To be fair, it only damaged my car.
Yeah, it did nothing to my car. It
I
did
hit
nothing to
his
my car.
trailer hitch.
You hit Samuel.
And I have literally like a little square like cutout dent in my front.
Because she was
Oh,
trying
no.
to hit the gas. I'm like, you're hitting neutral. Why don't you just
It
hit the
was like-
brake? You're going.
It was one of those moments where I was like, okay, I need to like really gun it to back up. And I
You're
was
on
like,
the
wait,
hill.
What
cars
happens-
don't work like
what
that. If I
happens
was in
if a-
reverse, I would just go.
and you're going forward. What happens if you're in drive and you hit it all of a sudden? Then you destroy your car.
I mean, yeah, I probably would have like crunched the hood of my car.
yeah.
if
It'd
I
been
had done that.
crunchy like granola.
Yeah. So
We were oh my gosh, what? We were on our way to Silver Dollar City when I did that, or we were about to leave for Silver Dollar City. So.
cool.
Samuel's always at Silver Dollar City.
Well,
We're-
not right now
Why?
because they're closed for like 3
our
months.
season passes can't get them till June.
Yeah.
Lame.
We cheat the system a little bit.
No, it's because I get free work passes.
And then
in
we
June,
upgrade
and then
them.
we upgrade. We cannot go to Silver Dollar City before then because we are good with our money.
Free passes that you upgrade from the free to the free-ish.
So
Yeah.
then it's like a 1/3 of the price season pass.
It's like
Oh.
$80 compared to like $180. But then we also miss like 2 months of going.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You guys need to take time off your addiction.
Our Silver Dollar City addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say though,
Uh-oh.
No,
my
we're on a
parking
podcast.
my parking ticket. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was at a coffee shop downtown. I went there during work because
what
I was
were you doing there?
having a meeting with one of the people on my team,
Uh-oh.
and I was like,
You're fired.
literally needed coffee more than I've ever needed coffee in my life. And I was like, hey, do you want to go to Kingdom Coffee downtown
I know
and
Kingdom.
have our one-on-one? She was like, yeah. So we went over there, and it's impossible to park in front of Kingdom Coffee as
It
per
is.
usual. There's like no parking spots right in front. So we like went around the block, and we obviously parked on the curb. And so we were on the right side of the curb. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
then there was a drive, like a private drive in between that went into
Yeah.
like an apartment parking lot. And then on the other side of that, on the same side of the street, it was 2-hour parking. So I was like, cool, we're good. Like 2 hour parking, we're only going to be here for like an hour, hour and a half. But on the other side of the driveway where we parked, it was apparently 30-minute parking.
Was there a sign in front of your car?
There was, but I didn't see it.
Was that your most expensive cup of coffee you've ever had?
Probably, when you factor in the $64 that I'm going to have to
Lower
pay.
than I thought.
Did you get to
Yeah.
I was
Pasco?
expecting 100 plus.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. But the most annoying part about it, we left the coffee shop at 10:50 a.m.
Yeah.
and the time written on the ticket was 10:42. So
Wow.
I had just missed it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry.
missed the cop.
It's the first time I've ever gotten a ticket, so
Wow.
it's a little traumatic.
I'm sorry.
How are you
It's
going to be
okay.
getting around now that you're a wanted criminal?
Oh, you know.
Wow. Do you know, Dane?
You know.
Yeah, the Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
And then I will die of dysentery.
Currently, you're on
Again.
the Trail of Tears.
No.
Well, you're not happy.
Why do you hate Native Americans?
So we're on to our main segment, which apparently is Who Knows Samuel Better? I did not make up this segment. Dane did, but I made up the questions. This will be very entertaining for you, maybe. So keep listening in and you'll learn a lot.
I caught the giggles.
So first one is, why do I not like... No.
Not like what? No, finish your sentence. Not like me and Dane?
The commander's former name.
Oh.
Oh, why do you hate the Redskins? Because you hate Native Americans.
Whoa.
That's why. And you want to call them the Redskins.
Okay, so now question number two. Question number one was actually, what was the first sport I played competitively?
Do I go first or does Lauren go first?
Baseball. That's
You-
wait, don't say the
I'm not
answer.
gonna
Now
say.
now
Dane
Dane
has to
says.
say.
Soccer.
You are both incorrect.
Oh.
Nice.
It was basketball.
Dang it.
Okay, so you're both horrible. Number two. How old was I when I first competed in a swim meet?
7.
6.
7.
What?
So Lauren has won.
Boom.
She stole 7 from me
She has
first.
not won, but she has
You can
won.
say the same answer.
No. I must be right.
Okay. Next, a lot of these are sports related because I couldn't
Do
think
you
of
want
other
to
stuff.
alternate who goes first? to
No,
make
you
it
say it
fair?
if it's in your
Oh,
mind.
All right.
Okay.
I know him better
We
than
need a
you.
buzzer.
I think you should alternate. I think Dane should go first this time.
Okay.
How many events did I win at my high school state swim meet, and what were they?
7. And they were the 100-meter butterfly, the 600-meter freestyle, and the
600 meter.
and the 4x4 individual medley of the relays.
Okay, what do you think, Lauren?
Wait, did you say which year? Did you only win one total?
I can't answer the question.
I buzzed in first.
Okay. But you already said it, so
Oh, yeah.
I am like 99% certain that one of them was a relay.
I said that.
I
You have
want to
5
say
seconds
like
to answer.
okay, 5. I'm gonna go with 5, and all I know is one of them was I think it was an medley relay. I don't remember.
You're
I'm
both-
so sorry.
incorrect.
How am I wrong?
Pretty aggressively.
Dang it!
We never won in a relay. The highest
You
we ever
didn't?
placed was 7th because you have to have 4 very fast
I
people.
thought you had a really good one that one year.
we were 7th, which was very good for us.
Okay. Well,
I ended up
sorry.
winning 3 events. 2 of them were in the 100-yard freestyle,
I said that.
and the other was in the 200 freestyle.
You also said the
Also-
600 meter.
Also, you were saying meters. It's all yards.
How
So
am I supposed to know
You
that?
are both incorrect.
I'm so
pretty aggressively.
sorry.
You telling me this isn't the Olympics?
I didn't know. Neither of us knew you in high school, for the record.
You've known me for a long time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was doing other stuff in high school.
Drugs.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Making the yearbook.
Number four. You're both doing bad. How old was I when I first received a smartphone?
You don't have one yet. You have an Android.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, you. Okay.
That's my answer.
I think you were 18.
You are both incorrect.
What do you mean?
I was 17.
I was close.
You're
Hey.
not correct, though.
Everybody put in the comments if you think I was right on that one.
And also put in the comments if you think he's wrong.
I agree with Dane.
Okay. How much do I typically tell people I weigh?
Oh, deuce and a half.
You think I weigh 250 pounds?
No, that's how much you tell people you weigh.
Okay.
I want questions about like the things that you love.
Okay,
and your,
well, I'm
and your
getting
favorite
that.
things.
That's literally the next question.
Already.
I don't know. I don't want to speculate on your
I literally am
weight.
asking on a podcast. I don't care.
Lauren, do you
wha-
think
wha-
Samuel's fat?
No. 180.
You think I'm anorexic?
he's more than 200 pounds.
210.
I'm so close.
You said 250. 250's wild and 180's wild.
To be fair, I have no like
Context.
baseline for how much boys are supposed to weigh.
Okay.
Well, I just told you I weigh 169 pounds.
Oh. Okay. That's,
You had a baseline.
I feel
think
like
that-
that was a.
And now we're
I'm
going to go around.
I'm not gonna say anything.
How much do you weigh?
No.
Okay.
We're not doing. We're not doing that.
shared.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
Put in the comments how much you think.
I'm 6
Oh.
foot.
Just kidding. Question number 6. Currently, I'm not up because I'm asking the questions. Lauren is up 1-0 through 5 questions.
One with an asterisk because I could have been right on one.
Number 6. Who is my favorite St. Louis Cardinals player of all time?
Yachty.
Dang it. I'm going to say. No. Carlos Martinez.
You are both incorrect. It was Scott Rowland.
Dang
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Okay, number 7. You're doing great. This one
No, Adam Wainwright.
still says Scott Rowland. Number 7. Who is my favorite Packers player of all time?
I literally know one.
Who is
Aaron
it?
Rodgers.
What is your guess, Dane?
When did you become a fan of the Packers?
I've been a fan my whole life.
Okay. I need to know that for context.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Jordy Nelson.
Nope, it was Aaron Rodgers. Lauren is up 2-0 with 3 questions left.
That's
How
a
could
crazy
you like the darkness
answer.
retreat guy?
That's a crazy answer.
It's not a crazy answer whatsoever. Okay,
Good
number
thing that's
8.
the only Packers player I know.
Do you do shrooms?
Only in the dark. Number 8. How many years did I attend Kanakuk as a camper?
8. I think that's bingo.
Come on, Lauren.
9.
Actually, it is 9.
Boom.
Nice job. But there's a part 2. How many years did I work there as a counselor?
3.
Stand by.
She's counting.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it was 3.
It is.
I got that right, though.
Yeah. So I'm going to give it to you, not
it
to
was
Lauren.
2018, 2019, and 2020, right?
18, 19, 20, yeah. And then I've worked kind of
That's what I
volunteered
said.
for
That's
a few
what I
years.
said,
Yeah. Volunteered a few years, but I don't count that as officially working there.
I remember that because your first summer at Kanakuk was my last summer at NCA.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
Well, Lauren is
Covenant.
up 4-1 with 2 questions left. But the last one is worth bonus points.
Oh boy.
Number
Lauren
9.
cheated.
What is my, and actually for the last 2 is the first one to say it correctly. What is my favorite podcast? That is not this one.
Ghost Runners.
Ghost Runners.
Yeah, okay, Dane got it.
That's because
And-
we talk about it all the time on here.
And that was worth 2 points.
That was worth 11 points.
So
You
now,
also like the John Christ one.
yeah, but that's not my favorite.
Okay.
So
just saying.
currently, Lauren, actually, no, we'll go this one. Lauren has 4 points. Dane has 2. And the last question is worth 3 points.
Oh boy. Did you just make that up? Or just
No.
So
Yeah,
Dane
it's
has a
always
chance
was.
of
Well,
winning?
technically, it is worth 3. And it's, again, whoever says it first.
Is it because it's
Father,
a
Son, Holy
3-part
Spirit.
question?
What is my favorite pickleball paddle?
Friday pickleball?
And
Paddle.
what are the primary colors of it?
blue, pink, no, blue, orange,
It
and
like the of
white.
one paddle?
Yeah.
I think it's just
blue,
blue
orange,
and white.
black.
Huh? What
I
do you
think it's
say?
just blue and white.
It's blue and black. But it was Friday pickleball. And you can get 2 Friday pickleball paddles for
This
the price
sucks.
of $99 minus $5 with the code Samuel14434. So please go do that and support me because my co-hosts do not.
So wait, who won? Did either of us get that right?
You said Friday pickleball first. So by default, you won 97-82.
Okay.
Fun fact: in Lauren's phone, Samuel's name is Samuel14434.
It's a good one.
Heart emoji.
Yes. Buy those
purple.
pickleball paddles, people.
But
You can do
purple
it.
heart.
You can do it. You can do it. So, anyways, it's time for our next part of the episode.
People need to calm down.
There he goes.
Listen, if you guys are out there driving, you should know better than that. Do not park somewhere illegally, as you've been endangered in this podcast, or warned, if you will. But go ahead and park in a field or something like that. And then go ahead and sit down in said field and start listening with your earballs to Dane's Manifesto. Yes, welcome back to part 47, maybe, of the podcast, of the episode of Dane's Manifesto. And the only thing that I need to say this week is that there are so many people pregnant. Everybody's pregnant.
Do you want to start making guesses on who might be pregnant?
I think Lindsay Reed's pregnant.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. We've never seen any sonograms. We've never seen any baby. Provide the baby and we'll believe you. And then also Julie Hendricks pregnant.
She hates you.
Yeah. No, she doesn't. She hates me less now.
That is
In
true.
fact, Joe and I talked about this at church one day.
Yeah.
Because I said I was sitting by Jake, and then he comes and he sits in between, or no, he sits on the other side of Jake, or
Jake sits on the other side of Jake?
whatever.
Yeah.
It was to where Julie and I were going to be sitting next to each other, and Joe was there. I said, Joe, switch me spots so that way you sit next to Julie. And he goes, okay. And I'm like, yeah, because she hates me. And he goes, not as much anymore.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I know, I could tell back in the day. And then you guys got married and she started hating me less. And then you guys moved into your different houses and she's seen me in K-Life and I work with her now. And so now I think that I don't totally suck in her
That's
eyes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Way to go. You finally won over a Frenchman.
She doesn't like
Frenchwoman.
me. She doesn't like me, but she doesn't hate me.
But
No.
because of you, she's going to more K-Life meetings.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I bet you're not going to go. And then out of spite, she shows up.
Yeah, that's what happened last week.
I know. It's pretty good.
Also, she had never heard the phrase "who
John
smelt it."
3:16.
That no. Who smelt it dealt it.
Well, she's from France.
Yeah, somebody
They
said that the
probably
other day.
say it in French.
What?
Yeah, that was it, I
Yep.
think.
So what I'm saying is everybody needs to calm down and make a smart financial decision before getting pregnant. Because I can't afford a child, that's for sure. And so what I'm saying is everybody calm down because I'm tired of teaching your children. I'm not tired of it, but there's too many of you and there needs to be more adults to teach your children. So let's take like a pause and then we can get back to having babies. And that was Dane's Manifesto.
Wouldn't more kids help you in your job aspirations?
It would help me in job security.
That's
'Cause
good.
That's what I said. That's what I say every time somebody tells me that they're pregnant. I go, ooh, job security.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So that's good. Keep having babies.
I don't like babies though. Like any child.
well, you
that-
don't teach the babies. You teach like the middle schoolers.
I don't like holding babies. They always
They're
pee.
all slimy.
Yeah, they are slimy.
Yeah.
And
I've only ever held them at the hospital.
What's like the favorite age of kid?
well, I've served with from preschoolers all the way through college students in all those capacities.
You did not answer the question.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying the range that I've served before. Actually, I served in twos one time. So 2 years old all the way through college students.
So what's your favorite?
And I've done young adults now, actually, too.
You sound like a politician.
So-
you
you
have not
are
answered the question.
avoiding the question.
No, I'm giving you the range of my experience so that way I can qualify
But
my
my
answer.
least favorite ages are these.
My least favorite ages are all of them. No, I don't know. Kindergarten was fun. Just because they're old enough to where they can go to the bathroom by themselves.
Yeah.
And they're old enough to like do a lot of the things and actually talk to
Is
me.
that like 5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
And then they will also believe anything I say though.
That's good.
And that's
good.
the best part.
You're like, and that's John 3:16.
But
Yeah,
as soon
yeah.
as they get to like 7 and 8, like you
Then they're sassy.
you can't convince them to do anything. I used to
Except
coach.
swim. Have their first swim meet at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 4th and 5th grade is probably my least favorite because they're like old enough to where they're just
starting to get on TikTok.
they're on TikTok. All they care about is Fortnite. They only want to interrupt me and yell and scream and blah 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 blah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but they're not old enough to where I can like have fun with them like in a witty way. And so it's like I'm like get older or get younger, one or the other.
Kids are like too honest too. Like they will
They can be honest.
Just immediately call out your insecurities.
Yeah.
One kid told me I looked like a smoker.
If you would listen to the episodes and hear Lindsay Reed's segments, you would hear her stories about her very wild students saying some wild things about her pregnant
I've
belly.
listened to that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lindsay
she
Reed's
had it
a
last
smoker.
week also, yeah. Is she?
No.
Okay. Wasn't for sure.
I used to coach
Smoke?
dance.
Oh.
And
You used to-
I used to smoke. I
I
used to be a smoker.
when I said drugs earlier, you guys thought I was kidding, and here we are.
No, I used to coach dance. Like it was like teaching them how to do gymnastics,
You
like
were-
cartwheels
And
and
that's
stuff.
why
Dancer?
you smoked?
I wasn't a dancer. I was a cheerleader.
I knew that.
What's the
Yes,
difference?
they drove me to smoke. No, I'm just kidding. But they so we had to be barefoot in the studio for my class
Crazy.
because I'm teaching them how to do like cartwheels and back bends and stuff. They can't be like slipping
Ouch.
and sliding with socks on.
So true.
And so I would, like when I first started coaching, I wouldn't wear socks in solidarity. And they would always tell me that my feet were dirty. They were
they
like,
are.
your feet look weird. Your toes are long. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start wearing socks.
And that's why you went to therapy.
Your
Yes.
toes are long.
Well, and then they were like, well, why do you get to wear socks? And we don't, like, we can't wear socks. And I was like,
point.
because I'm the teacher.
That's so true. And you guys keep destroying my toes.
Yeah, I'm like, it's either I feel terrible about myself because you say my feet are dirty or I just wear socks.
Episode title, My Feet Are Dirty.
My feet are dirty.
By the way, let the record show Lauren is wearing a leopard print shawl.
It's not leopard print. She skinned that herself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is from Walmart.
They have been getting into some exotic goods lately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exotic.
You call it a
Walmart.
shawl?
shaw.
Shaw,
Yeah,
dude.
like a Jewish shaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would call it a cardigan, but
Well,
to
you know.
each their own.
She does like Taylor Swift.
Potato, tomato.
Yes, because Taylor Swift invented the word cardigan.
She did.
That's why I said it.
Yep. No, I was just affirming.
If you guys didn't meet in high school, when did you meet?
We did meet in high school.
Okay, now we're lying to the audience.
We didn't start dating until after.
Yeah.
So,
That's gross.
anyways, we are now to our next part of the episode.
What's the next
and
part?
do you want to push a button?
Yeah, that one.
This one right here. You want to click it right there?
Push
Me?
it.
Yes,
Push it,
click the
Lauren.
pink button.
Call me big man if you wanna reach me. When you wanna face me, it's okay. Whenever you need me, baby. Call me big man if you wanna reach me.
What would you have done if we played the entire theme
I
song
was
right
just
there?
laughing at the sounds of Rufus the naked mole rat in
Yeah.
the background. He's like, "Rrr."
You know, the people, the writers of the show said we need a pet for the
A
I don't-
naked mole rat.
What was the dude's name?
Ron.
Ron.
Weasley.
No.
No.
Ron and Kim, Alpha Kim Possible. And they're like, he needs like a pet. And what should we give him? Naked mole rat. Yes.
Yep.
Genius. Promote
Super
him.
practical.
They're just really creepy producers and they wanted something naked. And that's what they did.
Kind of like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, just lots of naked things.
That show scarred me.
That one was crazy.
Something that's going to scar me is our joke with Jack this week. I do not know what it is, but it's 6 seconds and he labeled it joke with 4 exclamation points. So let's hear in right now from Jack in Florida.
When's the best time to go to the dentist? 2:30.
You should be arrested and put on trial for treason, Jack.
Yeah.
He should have to pay my parking ticket.
I want jokes that are longer than 6 seconds. I need more of a story behind it. Like give us a little more. Like remember my joke how I started out last week and Dane just did not understand it, about the Latter-day Saints and the Mormons? Do that kind of thing.
But that would have done numbers on Vine. Vine was only 6 seconds.
It was.
Point.
That was
Okay,
crazy.
well, do whatever you want, Jack. We just
R.I.P.
like that
Vine.
you keep it on and sending us as great content because I do appreciate it, even though we act like we hate it.
Remember when everything was like keep calm and blank?
Yeah.
Keep calm and start a podcast.
Like for TBH.
Remember when everybody was wearing mustaches on everything?
Dang it.
I mustache you a question.
Dane is right now.
I mean, you also have a mustache.
Yeah, but his is more defined.
Sorry.
Yeah, he bit his lip. Anyways, I think it's time to go on to some Spotify responses from the past week. Episode 107, I got caught by the police. We had several voice memos, and the first one is from not Lauren. It's from Allie Hoopy.
Nice.
She put, those football predictions didn't age well. The starter in my Jeep went out the other day as well. Fun tip, if somebody gets under your car and beats on the starter with a hammer while you'll try to start it, it should start up so you can at least get it where it needs to go to get fixed. Also, I started a podcast called Phone a Friend. Just throwing that out there. Eye emoji. And then I put, at least you know we're authentic and didn't edit out our horrible pics. Hashtag podcast gang. So,
gang.
And then Lauren Stockham put,
Who's that? Who's
you.
that?
Dropping my last name on
Sorry,
the pod.
I'll never say it again. Excuse you.
it
I won the first round of Dutch Blitz. Stop spreading misinformation. And I put, we only remember the wins.
Oh.
Is that what you think she sounds like?
Yeah.
That's your impression of me?
Did you have any thoughts on Dutch Blitz?
Just that you need to stop lying to your audience.
I said I won most of the games.
Yeah, but I won the first one.
But I won
and
most of them.
You chose to withhold that information.
I only remember
which is a
the
form
wins.
of
That's
lying.
what I said. Okay, well, Emily Abbott says Lauren did win first round of Dutch Blitz.
Thank
I
you,
also
Emily.
got pulled over for the same thing in high school, but twice in the same night, 2 different towns. First cop was nice. Second ended up giving me a ticket and what felt like a 30-minute lecture at like 12:30 in the morning. Just got off work. And can't wait to hear your thoughts on the Texans-Chargers game. That game was wild.
It was wild. It was a lot of the Texans kind of doing a lot better than I thought they were going to.
We both thought they would lose.
Justin Herbert played a game called "I Don't Want the Ball, Please Take It From Me," and threw 4 interceptions. I almost said interceptions.
Interceptions.
Yeah. 4 interceptions, and then also they couldn't get anything going on the ground. Neither could the Texans either. I think the Texans, if you ask me in an unbiased way, I think Texans will get slaughtered this week in Kansas City. But I think it'll be a double-digit win by the Chiefs, unfortunately.
Shout out to Emily.
Yeah, shout out Emily.
Yeah.
She also posted about us on our story without us even posting first.
I seen
so
that.
she's trying to spread the info about our pod. So keep doing the Lord's work. Angela Birdwell put,
That's the Lord's work?
yes. Angela Birdwell put, good luck to Lindsay with delivery of baby Adolf.
Oh.
I had my last baby almost 2 weeks early, so she really could have him could really have him any time at this point.
I told Lindsay I was going to start dropping hints on the name, and the hint is
Adolf.
it's not actually Adolf, guys.
That's a good hint. That's a good one. So make your wildest predictions in the comments,
yeah.
and one of those will be chosen by Lindsay.
Did I tell you guys I guessed the name? She never told me I guessed it.
And it wasn't Adolf.
Because she gave me like a list of like 5 names that they were thinking about.
Yeah, and it was, I mean, you had a
And
20%
then Tammy,
chance.
our stepmom, was like, hey, I want to get embroidered clothes for the baby. So I asked Lindsay the initials, and she told me the initials. And I
then you
said,
knew.
I know the baby's name. Yeah.
Big
I was like,
brain.
so, yeah, just by talking to people. This is why you should talk to people, guys. You figure out everything. People will tell you things if you just listen.
Nice. Alvaro put, my guy Dane was spot on. The Redskins, Commanders. Sam, you had the right analysis on Baker. You just did not anticipate the Butterfingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they were
that was a
having
good
some
game.
communication issues there.
Yeah, it was a good game. And I was like, I just feel that the Commanders had a well-rounded team. They had just like the locker room presence of Dan Quinn, like leading them into this new life and like new kind of energy because they're like on the up and up and not on the down and down.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Jack Holmgren put, Dane, joy can only come from the Lord. Also, Dane, Jerry Jones sucks the joy out of the soul of every Cowboys fan. Would you like to add anything there?
dig it. We know joy comes from the Lord. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. Unreal, dude. So, yeah, we know that. I'm giving you practical ways to choose joy.
Yes.
I'm calm and I'm joyous.
And then Nat put, never been called Natalie before. As a man with a full beard, that would be a little awkward. Well, Nat, why didn't you put your name in there?
You must be Nathan.
Maybe it is Nathan. I don't know, and I don't remember. And just put your name out there so we can call you Natalie again incorrectly.
Or remain
Thank
a
you.
mystery and leave us cryptic messages every week.
And then I let them know our memories are rough and we apologize for disrespecting your honor.
I'm a man with a full beard.
Yeah, you are. And then for the poll last week, it was, are the kids bullies to Lindsay or does she deserve it? And with 57% of the vote, they responded, they are big bullies. And then 42% of people said, I do the same thing.
Hold on.
Did she bully you this week?
Did Lindsay bully me this week?
I'm sorry. Is water wet? There you
Water
go.
is wet. Are sharks in swimming?
Huh?
I don't know. Hold on.
While you're looking this up, I'll say one other response from episode 2 Reiner jumped on there like 2 weeks ago and responded, "We don't talk about haters much on the podcast," in quotations. And then he put, "Oh, how times have changed." Dane did not hear a word I said.
Hey, what's the new polling numbers? What's the new polling numbers on? Is Lindsay Reed a bully?
57% of people said the kids are bullies.
Oh, you should refresh it.
Oh, no. Well, I'll read this one to you again so you can hear
Stop
it.
the count.
okay.
Reiner put in quotation marks from episode 2, "We don't talk about haters much on the podcast."
Who?
Reiner put that.
Yeah,
and
we
then
don't.
he put, "Oh, how times have changed."
When did we say that?
Episode 2.
We don't talk about haters.
We don't?
We expose them.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're hard-hitting journalists.
Now on the poll, it's a tie, 50-50.
Whoa, Lindsay.
So are the kids bullies to Lindsay, or does she deserve it? And it's split. It's split. You have 43 days left to vote. Will I come back to this poll? Not
Yes.
unless you
Yes.
tell me the results have drastically changed.
Make Samuel come back to the poll.
Yep. Anyways, that is the rest of our Spotify responses, and that means it is time for our sponsors of the week. Yes, Jesus Christ of Nazareth is still our number one sponsor of the week. Plot twist, not plot twist. He'll never not be number one.
Wow.
And Dane has another part in his 4-week series that took a 4-week detour in part 2, but now he's in part 4 in the 4-week series. So Dane, take it away.
This is the last week of Fighting for Joy.
Isn't
before
this an 8-part series of part 4?
You're a part 4 series, Samuel.
Yes.
There, I said it. Now, Fighting for Joy week 4. And the whole culmination of what we've come to now, if we're going to recap everything, is to quit
everything?
Yes, quit trying to live the Christian life. Because it's not something that you're trying. It's something that the fruit produces within you. Now, number 2, shut off the 4 negative emotions that drain your energy. Those 4 negative emotions being guilt, anger, fear, and grief. And then last week was enjoy life with Jesus. And I gave us practical ways to enjoy life. And then Jack said that he doesn't believe me. And I said, fine. So this week, 4 for 4, like Wendy's, is to focus on heaven. So I kind of preluded it last week, not realizing this was what it was this week for week 4.
Yep.
But so keep your eyes on heaven. And so this one will be a little bit shorter because Samuel was distracting me whenever I was prepping for it. And so was Larn.
Sorry.
So then, the Case for Heaven. I watched a documentary one time over the Case for Heaven. There's this guy named Lee Strobel, and
it's called The Case for Christ.
He wrote The Case for Christ, and he also wrote The Case for Heaven. He wrote
Sequel.
both. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if it's sequel.
Sequel.
It's just a different book.
Prequel. Okay.
and not a prequel. That's crazy. But in The Case for Christ, I thought it was really cool because the backstory for Lee Strobel is he was this reporter in the 80s in Chicago, and he set out one day to disprove Christianity. He set out because his wife, Leslie, had this encounter. Well, he and his wife had this encounter down in a local diner. Their daughter started choking on a gumball or something like that. And then a nurse came by and gave her the Heimlich maneuver, saved her life. And then they were like, thank you so much. Like, wow, I can't believe you were here to do this. And she goes, don't thank me, thank Jesus. And because we almost went to a different diner tonight, but something told us to come here. And then that got Leslie, the wife, interested and made her muffins and then started going to church with her. And then she became a believer. And Lee was like, man, my wife is changed. Like everything is different. And I want to get my wife back. The only way I can do that is by disproving the whole idea or the concept of Christianity. So he starts asking his friends who are believers, what would you do if you wanted to go and disprove Christianity? He said, well, if you disprove the resurrection, the rest of it's a house of cards. Like he's like a misunderstood rabbi at best, and he's a lunatic at worst. And so he sets out to try and disprove it. He goes and reads through medical journals. He meets with doctors in California who was like, no, he definitely died because all of the what is it? Not the data, but all of the records that we have of Jesus's crucifixion would have led to him dying on that cross. Well, then he's like, well, what if they were hypnotized into seeing Jesus being resurrected? And they said that would be a greater miracle than the resurrection itself. And then they finally gets to like this doctor who's like, well, it doesn't make sense. Why would somebody do this? And there's this like famous line in the book and in the movie. And the doctor says, well, it's quite simple, really. It's because of love. And so out of love, unlike how I messed it up at with the kids this week. God sent Jesus from the throne to live a perfect life that we could not live and die a death that we deserve, death on a cross. And then he died and was buried, and he rose from the dead 3 days later. And if we trust in that, we can have everlasting life. That's essentially what John 3:16 is painting for us. And so the case for heaven is, whenever I watched that documentary, it was all about how there's lots of accounts of people saying they went to heaven, saw it, and it was amazing. They were in the presence of the Lord. One person said it felt like they were in a plane, and it was kind of taking this 30,000 foot view of people who were all around this tree, and they were just worshiping the Lord. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And they were all just sitting there, and like there was no more weeping, there was no more tears, there was no more anything. There was just joy, like a complete joy. And then he said there's something that not a lot of people hear about. There's less accounts of this, but people going to hell and coming back. And when he described it, well, he had one person on who described it. He said that it was like he was in a hospital room, and he wakes up and he's standing over his body, and he knows he's dead, and he goes, wow, this is crazy. Like, I'm laying here and I'm dead. And he hears voices in the hallway, and he turns around and he walks out in the hallway, and the voices are like, come this way, hurry, like, let's go, we got to get going. And then he starts walking down the hallway with these voices, and they're like starting to speed him up. They're like, no, let's keep going, let's go, come on. And then it gets further down the hallway, and it's getting darker this whole time. And then as he gets further and further down this hallway, the voices change from like keep going to move it, you better get going, and then starts beating him, and then starts like really doing just awful things to him. And he starts to realize, oh, this is what hell actually is. And what it is it's eternal separation from the Lord. And I've said it before that if you want nothing with the Lord in this life, then he'll give you exactly what you want, nothing with him in the next life. And so that's not to say fear mongering or anything like that, but that's the reality. And it's honestly like a really loving thing to say. And the picture of heaven that we get in scripture is just a glimpse of heaven. That's why you get to think about it as like a touch of heaven. There's a song that sings about that, and I really like that song. That's why
What's it called?
It's called Touch of Heaven.
Okay.
Keep up.
Yeah, keep up, Samuel.
It's part of the bit. I know.
And so heaven, it essentially is a place of no mores. There will be no more tears, no more pain, and no more sorrow. Revelation 21:4. There will be no more separation because of death, because death will be conquered. Revelation 20, verse 6. The best thing about heaven is that we will be in the presence of our Lord and Savior, 1 John 3:2. We will be face to face with the Lamb of God who loves us and gave himself for us. Because of his sacrifice, we can enjoy his presence for eternity. And the nail in the coffin for what it's going to be like is put yourself in the shoes whenever you get up into heaven and you're finally face to face with Jesus, and you have this deep like weight off of your shoulders, and you realize it was all worth it. And whenever you think about that, that's the kind of stuff that starts to like give me goosebumps and bring tears to my eyes. And it's just like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's going to be all worth it. And so that's what I think of whenever I think of heaven. And then a couple of verses here that kind of went with this point is Colossians 3:1-2. Therefore, if you have been raised up with Christ, keep seeking the things above where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on things that are not on the earth. And 2 Corinthians 4:16-18. Therefore, we do not lose heart, but though our outer man is decaying, yet our inner man is being renewed day by day. For momentary light affliction is producing for us an eternal weight of glory far beyond all comparison, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are not seen are eternal. And that's a verse that I think about a lot whenever I think about all the cancer stuff I go through, all the car stuff I go through. These are momentary and light afflictions and cannot be compared to the eternal glory that is waiting for us. And so that is part 4 of the fighting for joy. And this was focused on heaven. Blah, 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 blah. We're done.
Way to go. We did it. And that's the last episode of our podcast.
Yep. No more joy. No more joy for anybody.
Except for our number 2 sponsors of the week, Jake Trust and Arc, Jake's Body Shop. And he really lived up to his name this week when he was able to help tow your car. And then Reverend Banks.
Reverend the engaged one.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you have any thoughts on any of them? I think Jake Trustnart's in like some other country or state or something.
I saw Michaela's post. They were in Alabama or something.
So basically another country.
Where you can marry your cousin.
Oh, no.
Actually, it's not true. You can't marry your cousin in Alabama, but you can in New York because it's a problem in Alabama. And it's not a problem in New York.
Yet.
Yes.
One day at a time. You never know what will happen. And then number 3, sponsor of the week is Dane has a sponsor, he will say. He didn't want to let me know.
Reverend Banks' fiance.
You already talked about her.
I know, but she's the sponsor this week. She had a whole part to do in this whole thing.
I can't believe she paid us.
Yeah, she paid us to make her the sponsor.
Yeah.
No, because it's hard being a girl on the other end of being proposed to because you have nothing to say. It's all secretive. You just have to be
Your
ready
memory's
all the time.
foggy. They think other friends say that you run and botched the proposal.
They spread slander about me to the public, which isn't true. And here we are now, and we'll never find love, and it's okay. JK, I found love. It's Jesus. Jokes on everybody.
So yeah, if you want to reach out and make clips for us, let us know. Joshua Schmitz, I know you're going to be on the pod here in like a month or 2, and then you can make some clips if you want. I thought you probably would want to. And then also, we'll get some of that merch stuff figured out. If anyone else wants merch, let us know, and we'll get the final details to you.
Give them a deadline.
Soon. If you want merch, let us know in the next week and a half.
Tell them you'll have
Give them a date.
Let us know by this releases on the 20th. Let us know by the 27th.
Give them a time.
The 27th
at noon.
At noon.
High noon.
1:27:25 at noon.
Yes. And then Samuel will have it to you by my birthday.
Wait, which time zone?
Doesn't matter.
Middle Eastern.
Merch by 1:27:25. How to write that down?
Delivery date?
Dane's
unknown.
birthday. Dane's birthday.
We'll figure it out. A lot of factors.
You don't know when my birthday is. Yours is May. It's in May.
You were close.
You were close.
You were about to say it.
15th.
There we go.
When is your birthday?
I don't have one.
Yes, you do.
Here, I won't listen.
Isn't your birthday in the fall?
Say it. I'd have my hands over my ears.
No, my birthday is March 9th.
That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. March 9th might be pushing it a little.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it won't be that hard.
Yeah, it's like a month and a half from now.
Yeah. Besides that, Friday
Who's
Pickleball.
making the shirts?
No,
if
I'm
you
saying
want
it's hard.
$5 off the already cheap price of probably 2 for $99 for pickleball paddles, use the code Samuel14434 at FridayPickleball.com. I think that's the website, but search Friday Pickleball, you'll figure it out.
You
And then
know you're
also,
advertising.
Dane still needs your money.
Give me your money.
If you want him to keep teaching kids about Jesus and leading people to Jesus, you have to give him money. And follow the link in the bio to do that. If you give money, also send him an Insta DM or the podcast an Insta DM so that way the church can track it properly. You hear?
If you want to hear me speak longer, come to my Sunday teachings and preachings.
Yes.
I speak for like 20 to 25 minutes.
Yes. Also, keep telling your friends if you enjoy this podcast. Emily Abbott did it, so you can too. Whether that's posting about us or just telling people, stealing their phones, subscribing, whatever it takes, do it. And then also leave 5 stars, leave those voice memos on Instagram. Don't follow us on TikTok because it's going to be
No, follow us on TikTok. We
taken
need
down.
No.
And thank you again for listening.
No, call your local senators and have
Yes.
them support the reversal of the ban.
Tell them Mr. Beast will buy it.
Yeah.
And this has been episode 108 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Or maybe I buy it.
Bye.